name is Shakshan Ruken Sashimi. I am here at Throwback Training Facilities where earlier today they have press conference about Jumbo event November 2nd. So here's what they had to say. Met the coach Mac.
Yes.
Regarding how the team played last weekend, how do you think they're going to do this time around?
I know we were not great, but we were good on certain parts. I'm expecting a much better showing since we have our new quarterback back in the game. This show will be better than any show previous, okay?
So, how did you feel about Madison covering as wide receiver?
That fat piece of shit couldn't do that again in his life. We are going to have the best band starting off, Dead End Lane, goddamn from Baltimore. We are going to have Throwback, throwing it back in my basement again for the first time. We are going to have two DJs. That's right, we're going to have two whole entire DJs throwing down hot mixes. We got one of our star players back off the DL. He will be back behind the set where he belongs.
But is he gonna be 100%? Is his knee okay?
I guarantee it. It's been 8 months on the dot. I'm pretty sure that is the standard now. When you're playing the drums, you come back in 8 months. He is who we thought he was.
So, how do you plan on guiding your team this season?
Well, the last game, obviously Chris Cousins, he had to take over for me. I wasn't 100% at the time, but I'm confident that this game coming up, I'll be 100% and I'll be able to take our offense to the next level.
So, your coach said you are who he thought you were. Could you expound on that, please?
Certainly. Very focused coming into this next game. The last performance, obviously I wasn't 100% at all, so obviously I would have played. But very confident that this game I could come in. I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna take over. Take over the offense and just lead us to a victory.
Could you expound on that a little bit?
Well, I think I have the advantage because my line is a little stronger, so I can stay in the pocket.
Tom is really fat. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fat shit.
You know that Chris gave it his all as a backup QB last week.
Mm-hmm.
Are you nervous at all that he's going to have Russ on him returning as wide receiver?
Oh no, not at all. I think naturally he's a wide receiver. That maybe didn't sound great, but
Can you expand more on the wide receiver?
Oh.
Thank you.
But it's just his position, I think he does a good job when he's out there.
We're going to fucking bring it. That's all we got to know.
Are you at all looking ahead to the next game? Are you looking past Dead End Lane to the next game that you have with Teamster at the in DC?
The downgrade showdown?
Yes.
Showcase? Yes. And I expect we're all going to be healthy for it. Every band member's come out there. Band members can come out there and just we're gonna bring it and we're gonna tear it up.
Yes, but the question was, are you looking past Dead End Lane and are you already counting that as a victory and moving on to the next show? Are you taking them seriously at all?
Well, when it comes to Dead End Lane, it's always a good matchup. It's always a good matchup. They have some very talented people on that band. In that band.
I hear kind of a pissing sound in the background. You getting scared of my voice?
Bobby, I pissed myself My question was, after hearing what your players said, your star players, do you believe they can execute this?
Goddamn, boy, you sound like you fell off the stupid tree. Okay, yes, I think my goddamn boys can come through. They're gonna win, they're gonna play, they're gonna strive, and they're gonna survive. And we're great, getting ready to be the greatest.
Could you say that you could be the best around and that nobody will ever bring you down?
I could, but I could only sing it.
How do you think the team's going to roll with adding Carroll in the special teams?
I think that is going to be a great addition to what we already have as a franchise. When we put A and B, we get C. And C means greatness. That's a word, I just made it up. We have a scheme, and we have a secondary scheme, and we don't mix one scheme with another scheme. We have multiple schemes. One scheme could never be matched with another scheme. You never know which scheme we're going to use. We might use one scheme, might use another scheme. But any scheme we use will result in a W. Or at least a tie.
Why do you choose Canadian Mist?
There is only one whiskey for a man who is on a budget. And this team is on a budget! We cannot afford to go out and buy the best. We take the rest and make them the best.
And do you take this pent-up anxiety and this aggression into the games that you play?
Unfortunately not, because I am not hitting anyone other than my assistant coaches and my bench warmers. Those are the only people who I
Sorry, coach. Sorry, coach.
God damn it, I'm in the middle of a meeting here! Some bitch, that's one of the ones I can hit. Just
Coach, do you think that your team has a drinking problem?
now we've got it pretty much figured out.
That is unbelievable! Well, that's it for now. Bye-bye!